It's been a minute. I don't even know where to begin. I guess first I'll apologize. Because, as I said in one of the previous ones, I was overwhelmed with quite a few different things. And yeah, it was incredibly overwhelming the last few weeks, where I had like almost 200 orders, most of them multiple. And when I was doing that, it was, well, I can't even begin to explain the level of stress that was, because it was really bad. When I make the wooden orders, people tend to buy the bigger ones. I have the smaller options, but most people do the whole, go big or go home situation. So it was nuts. I had to improvise a lot. I had to order wood from places I normally don't. One of the places I ordered from is Home Depot. I had 14 boxes and they all got lost. I had ordered them, with plenty of time, but they didn't move. I had to cause quite a fuss with Home Depot because they're like, oh, well, it's not late until it's a week late. And I was pretty upset because, it's the time of the year where you have to make the orders, you have to get them out. And that was rough. But I did it, and it's done. So I wanted to say sorry because I couldn't find the time to get on here. There was no way. Honestly, my whole area here was filled with different wood projects for every customer. Some of them, like I said, they'd place one order, but the order was for like 9 different objects. And some of them were pretty different. Some of them were some of the pre-stuff that I made for the Elwood City Festival. And then the rest of it I had to customize. And that also takes time. So if I wasn't on here programming, I was over there cutting. And I jumped on here the one time where I was just straight cutting. So that way, like, I could do this while that. But it's hard to do both at the same time. And then I was trying to help my son. He did start streaming. I can show you his wonderful stream. This is him. And he started streaming about 2 weeks ago.
It's not the Muslim attack!
So if anybody goes on there, occasionally, like, I'll pop behind him because it's just, he's just, help me, I don't know what I'm doing, and there's sounds being made, so I have to run up there and, adjust his stuff. But honestly, I think he's doing fairly well. He was so excited when Queso wished him happy birthday on his birthday. He was so stoked about that. And he was all smiles, especially when he told Queso his favorite YouTuber was Flamingo. And he said, what? I'm not your favorite YouTuber, you're banned. Of course, he said he was just kidding, but it was still funny. And he got a kick out of it. So, really, he plays a lot of these games. Of course, I'm pushing him to play more of this because although I'm sure he'll share this eventually, he's autistic. So it's difficult for him to socialize and to understand social norms. So when he's asking chat for help, he really needs that help. It really isn't just a gag. He literally is lost. So, if you happen to watch his streams and he asks for help, please give it to him. He's willing to do pretty much anything except, you know, I've warned him about some things he should not say. But some of his compulsions, sometimes he slips up. He apologizes all over the place. But yeah, so what I wanted to do today is, one, apologize, as I already did. I'm actually waiting to hear back from a car dealership. One of my vehicles is not working properly. It's probably the battery, they're saying, because, well, I didn't want to turn on. And we jumped it, and it stayed on, so it's not the alternator. So I guess we'll see. So, in the meantime, another Twitcher I'd recommend following is, let's just throw this out here now, my brother. He was playing Valhalla. I mean, this obviously isn't Valhalla, but he is playing a lot of Assassin's Creed, which is honestly one of my favorites, which he introduced me to in the first place. And it's funny watching him. So, you know, just throwing that out there. Okay, so, I mean, getting straight back into it, I'm going to start where we left off. Now, I haven't been on Find a Grave, so you're going to see this magical 99 plus, which means literally 99 plus. I also had a request from somebody asking for help, and so I'm going to try and do what I can. I'm assuming that if they're asking me this, that means that I probably have the photo somewhere. So I'm going to first take a look at... You know, I remember actually following... I remember looking this up. Catherine Coon. So actually, I'm going to start with that, just because... You know what? No, I should really blow these things through first. All right. All right, let's start with the ones with these little notes here. Okay. So, there's 2 notes left by the same person. Descendant by the same name advised all 4 of his grandparents came from Rhodes, as stated on the Julian Dorsey podcast, Why George Bush's CIA Director George Tenet Hated Me. Okay. I think what he's trying to do here is he's just trying to tell me you know, that he's verified this information that he's asking to update. I think I'm not going to add this part, although, you know, I appreciate his info on there. I'm going to actually copy just this, though. So that way, when I adjust, we're going to start with actually going to that group. So this one's in Hillcrest. It's one of the ones, this is one of the ones I guaranteed if I pulled up the map, it's going to be in the front, because I see those leaves, and I remember those leaves, and I remember digging out all those spots. Oh, it was awful. Just literally just and praying that it was not soaked in water. I mean, honestly, the darker ones are the ones that are wet, and they look easier to read. So this one obviously was dry. Maybe I came back and redid the photo. No, I didn't, because there's only one photo. All right. Anyway. So he updated that. So Rhodes, he means Greece. We're going to update. What is this note? Oh, this is the same one. Okay. So, all right. We're going to update that and that and that and all the, okay, so next thing we're gonna do, all right, we're gonna tag that just because. Let's see. If he's a Greek military, technically, I mean, he is a veteran, wouldn't he? We're gonna just mark it just because. We're gonna erase this part. We're going to. Alright, we're just gonna leave that. Okay, save changes. Okay. So now all that's in there. The wife is added. Yada yada. You know, the whole thing is, I originally wanted to connect husband and wife whenever I did these photos, but whenever you do the transcription part, it won't let you. So you literally have to go into each of these and do the whole edit thing. And I remember just translating hundreds of photos and just like, I'll do it later. Or if somebody wants to do it for me, because I had arguments a lot with one of the other people on here anyway, where she's like, you can't verify the marriage. It's like, it's on the stone. What do you mean I can't verify? It's written on the stone. She's like, well, that needs to be verified. Okay. Whatever. All right, so we've updated that. Obviously, he also went into the wife's. Let's see how many notes he left here. Link husband. See, he's trying to justify it too. All right, we'll make the edits for her as well. Accept. She's a girl. All right. I'm gonna remove these little extras. Okay. All right, we'll just leave that there. I'll leave it there. I mean, technically, if that's the podcast, then that's the podcast. We're not trying to advertise for anybody, but you know what it is. All right, next, St. Mary's. This is the one I've been working on lately. More recently, anyway. So, okay. I remember taking this one too. It's in the back. Near the front. I say back, but to me, the whole place is kind of laid out weird. You can't really tell what's back or front because it's so far away from the roads. It's almost like mini road. What was that? That was loud. Well, thanks for the follow. I didn't mean to do that. I panicked, honestly. I forgot my sound was on. My bad. Okay. So let's go with, just going to accept all because I don't have any way to verify if that's true or not. And I'm not going to doubt somebody I don't know. This is one of those things where, again, if they're going to make the information and it's wrong, somebody else can correct it, and I'll just accept that too. The only ones I kind of argue about are middle name on military dog. All right, we're going to copy this. Okay. The only ones I'm going to argue about are the ones that I know. Or if you're trying to erase a memorial that might actually exist, that doesn't feel right to me. Actually deleting something that might actually be there. All right, so let's go to Mr. Ross's. This is probably one of those ones. Yep, I adopted this one. As you can see, it was actually made by Paul Myers. Paul Myers here, I don't know why, but he's no longer a graver. So all his memorials are kind of up for grabs. Actually, let's click on one, just for giggles. All right, so if I click on, okay, photo request, somebody wants the photo for this. If I suggest edits, does it populate the whole? Okay. So maybe he took a break. Or maybe he offered up half of his, I don't know. But if this one was up for grabs, it would literally say up here, like, that you can take over babysitting that memorial, I guess is the term I would use. You're managing it, so you get to approve all the information. Again, some people like to collect these things, so we're gonna keep that. His parents were blah, blah, blah. All right, we're gonna leave that. So apparently he's updated the parents. There's the parents. Okay. There's the parents. We're gonna update that he's a veteran. And now that we've accepted everything, and we're gonna save the changes to add that. Ta-da. Now he's got the nice little V for veteran up there. They actually started doing that like 2 years ago. I remember getting just so many requests just to change it to the veteran because it didn't automatically do that for everybody. Like, you would have to go back and actually update it to add veteran to all of them. Okay. All right, so that one's taken care of. Just word of warning, I do have 3 of my children home. They're off school until Monday, but they're hanging up upstairs. So, they don't know what I'm doing. All right, let's see. Philip was not her husband. Oh, so we want to take something away. Who's taking this away? All right. All right. So he wants to remove this person. Well, then who is it? And why are they on the stone? Okay, I need to look at this one before I make any major changes. If that's not her husband... What? Okay. Okay. Oh, wait, Gary's on the stone. But Gary would be her kid. Well, then who's that? I don't even think I'm the one that added that. Somebody else did. Made the photo. Kim made that other photo. If they weren't married, though, then how did she get the last name? What? All right, let's go ahead and update all the rest of this. We're gonna agree to all of it except that one, just because I want to look at that one first. So we're gonna go back to this, and you can actually pick and choose what you want to accept. Let's see. All right, we're gonna accept that, and then go back, adjust. Okay. Beloved wife of John. So is there John McDonald? Who's Philip? So then who's her husband? Where's he at? Is he still here? Let's do a check here. John. Okay, so there's no John. Well, then where is he? John McDonald. Maiden name is Stewart. If you ever see this NEE, I cannot tell you how long it took me to figure out what NEE actually even means. Because it's written on stones, it's written in paperwork, and you're just like, is that part of their name? I actually wrote it as part of people's names for a while because I couldn't figure out what it meant. It was the same with some of the ones that were translated into Spanish, where I had actually wrote, rest in peace in Spanish, and I was just like afterwards going, oh man, I wrote that wrong. But NEE means maiden name. Just so y'all know. If you ever see that on paperwork, that's what that means. And I screwed up so bad for a long time, so just in case anybody else wants to know, that's what it is. All right, so. So maiden name is Stewart. Her husband is John. And, well then who's Gary? Okay, so she has three daughters. Is Gary not her son? Why is he on the stone? When did he pass away? Oh, he was a baby. Oh. 53, 54. All right, let's do an ancestry thing. Because this is under 1970, it should populate. All right, so we're going to try this. Gary. Why is my stuff starting to go slow? That's ridiculous. Oh, and sidetrack. Just so y'all know, I put this up here for a reason. This is my Etsy. This is my shop manager, just so you guys can see what a shop manager looks like on Etsy. This is the last 30 days. So, I mean, I'm glad that things went up 5%. But usually December is my bigger month. But as you can see, 184 orders. Now I know it says 11,000 revenue. I promise that's actually not accurate, because in the end, that's the gross. It's not how much I had to pay in shipping. So, I mean, cut that in half. It's a decent amount. But, yeah. And 184 orders does not mean 184. That just means how many actual orders were placed. But if they wanted to, they could have bought 9 things in one order. So it would have showed up as one order with 9 objects in it. Oh, man. I mean, this thing over here, whenever I get an order, it'll actually put a little bubble right here. And it'll, like, glow, like, 1, 2, whatever. I had, like, 50. And I was just like, oh, my God. Like, give me a minute, breathe. I had actually rolled my eyes every time I heard my phone ding, saying I had another one. I was like, hold on, give me a minute. Let me finish this one, and I'll get to yours. Because I'm one person. I have to make them all. You know, a lot of people offer to help me, but they can't help me. Because it's the machine and the computer. I have to customize them, and then I have to cut them. And those things they take the most time. Putting it together, whatever. I could do that in under an hour. I was able, you know, once I had all the pieces, I could slap together 20 of them in an hour. But I need the pieces first. And some of the engravements, I mean, if they're big enough with the most information, it could take an hour. And then, you know, with the Scrabble board ones, I was surprised. And then I figured out that a lot of people didn't even mean to do that. They were ordering without telling me that they wanted me to put it together for them, because they weren't reading that far. And it was like, so then, you know, I kind of got the gist to some of them where, like, they're sending it as a gift. Why am I sending this person a bag of, you know, letters? They're not even going to know what to do with it if I'm sending it to the family. So then I would message them and I'd be like, hey, are you looking for me to put that together? And they'd be like, oh, yeah, you don't do that? I'm like, no, I do, but you have to tell me to do it. Oh, man. So I had a handful I had to even redo just because, well, frankly, I mean, I'm always going for the reviews. So I want to, you know, I want my customers to be happy. I really covet that 5 stars right there. And anything less than that to me sometimes is unacceptable. So, you know, yeah. So occasionally I would remake it just to remake it, and I wouldn't charge them. I probably should have, because shipping is outrageous these days. But I just wanted my customers happy. It was the holidays. I was trying to be a little bit generous. Anyway, So that's why I was busy. That took up my whole month. And I'm not even talking about November. Anyway, all right, so back to this. So we can refresh this because of that. We are going to look up Gary. That's right. Gary McDonald. 1953. And if he passed away in Pennsylvania, you should have a death certificate. Let's just put Pennsylvania just to make sure it knows. Okay. Gary A. McDonald. That's to find a grave. Well, there's somebody's made a family tree with him in it. Oh, it says his dad is Philip. And the mom is Stuart. What? Can we say that they were spouses? Because at one point they were. If I find something saying that they were married, I'm not deleting that. Because I know some people have some, like, personal things with this. But at the end of the day, this is about records. This is not about your personal feelings towards anything. I mean, my husband's ex-wife, when he passes away, if I'm still here before him, I'd have to put down that she was his first wife. I mean, it's just what it is. I don't like her. She was bad to my stepchildren, but she's still their mother, and she's still his ex-wife. So this is about records at the end of the day, not about feelings. So if this is more of a personal vendetta with this other person, then I'm sorry. It is what it is. So let's figure out who this John person is. I want to see if that is that tree. All right, so we'd be looking at all these different trees. How many records do these guys have? Like 0. All they have is to find a grave. Well, that doesn't help much at all. This one with 2. Please don't be private. That one's private. Hang on a minute. Sorry, my little one was wandering around with her Switch, and she had a video on it. I could hear that thing echoing the whole way down here, and I don't know if you guys could hear it or not, but I could. So it was a little much. Anyway, so you know what? This is a recent one, sadly. Can I see the obituary? I'd really like to see what it says. Yeah. Of course. You know, I don't understand this. It's like, okay, how is that? If this is 2011 and it was Ohio, she should have something. All right. We're going to try this the other way. I really want to know what her says to see who her parents are, so maybe I can get more information on the dad. 2011 obituary, Berkeley, Ohio. Let's try this. It said Berkeley, right? I probably moved it. Thank you. Thank you for following. Not much. Just going through trying to figure out this information. So that's what we're doing right now. Because there is a question about who's who. Well, this is just researching information on somebody, helping to keep memorials in place, understanding how Ancestry works, yada, yada, yada. And right now we have a question. We have a person here who wants to remove a husband because they keep saying that this person is not the husband. And if that's the case, well, then of course we're going to remove it. I do play games. This morning I'm not going to, but I am going to later. Currently, I'd love to turn on the TCG card shop or the simulator for the supermarket or Buckshot, but my computer has been having problems processing things. So the games I've been more or less doing are on my PlayStation, which of course doesn't have the face cam, because I don't have a webcam attached to the PlayStation. I've been more focused on my child, who does stream games all the time. Actually, he's on almost every other day now. My son does. He plays Roblox all the time. Actually, here is his stream. He was on Roblox just yesterday night, actually. So...
Why?
I mean... Yeah. The Roblox is his thing.
Bruh.
I've seen a little bit of it, but for me, it's hard to understand.
Bro, McDonald's never dies.
Of course he knows that.
Make the
didn't even notice
McDonald's
that.
side is...
I honestly, I help mod his stuff. Currently, I am not in the market of doing any more artsy things, just because I do them myself. And that's honestly my whole business is making art stuff. So I appreciate the offer, but not the moment. Yeah, I'm just trying to focus to see if this person here is really supposed to be connected or not. And that will all depend on, let's see. Okay. Is this the same person? Okay. Does it even say the mom? His friends, spouse, son-in-law, daughter-in-law. This can't be the right one. Oh, maybe I spelled it wrong. I did spell it wrong. February 8th. Probably should have paid attention more to that. No, wait. Is this one it? No, it has the right name. Right? Anita. Alright, what else is on here? Okay, so she was an oncology nurse. Bachelor degree. Wow, there's a lot of information. I don't even know when Ohio actually started. You know what? I take that back. I do know. I know when Ohio started keeping death certificates. Because honestly, I've been trying to find one for somebody. And it has... I can't find it. Like, it's a distant relative of mine. And they say that they started keeping them early 1900s. I mean, he should have passed sometime after that because the relative had filed for divorce in 1900 stating desertion. And because apparently what you did back then was if your husband or wife disappeared, I'm gonna use those. The way to file for divorce, if you couldn't find them, was to put it in the paper. A lot of people still do that today, especially with custody orders, where if they can't locate the father, they will actually put in the paper that they are petitioning for custody or whoever. They do this mainly for child support reasons, or more appropriately, they use it for their current spouse to adopt their child. Because you have to get that person to give up their rights first before somebody else can adopt them. And if you can't find them, how can they give up their rights? So what you do is you put it in the paper. It's that you filed this. That way it's out there somewhere. And you could say, I tried. Now, some people do take advantage of it, just saying. But, yeah, it's February 7th. That said February 7th, but it says 2010. Maybe the year's wrong. All right, let's try this. Can I read the rest of it? Okay. Sister and brother-in-law. Who are the parents? Preceding death by parents John and Marie. Okay, so John is her dad. Okay, apparently Clara was just known as Marie. Well, fine. Okay. Well, then who is he? This actually is irritating me. All right, where is she buried at? Let's just move on to that. So, hospice. Okay, maybe she was. Oh, no. A memorial service. Maybe she wasn't buried. Is there anything for her? No. I heard something. I think it's my mail lady. Where is he? Passed away in 2011. 8 matches. I didn't put Anita in there just because maybe they don't know. Nothing. Alright, let's just make one. Because I don't see anything even remotely close. I mean, there's death, but that's a different name. And it's a different month. So it can't be them. Different month. Alright, we're gonna make one. Alright, where is it at? Oh, there it is. Okay. We're not gonna choose a cemetery because they're not buried in a cemetery. We don't know where they are actually. So we're gonna actually say the burial details are unknown because we don't know. Alright, so we're gonna take her information. We'll just make one. And we'll take her whole little obituary. We're actually going to take the link too. Just for good measure. And then we'll copy the whole thing. Okay. Copy. Paste. Alright. So McDonald was her maiden name. Does she have a husband? Does she have a husband? No. Okay. Sister and brother-in-law. It just mentions her parents. Alright, May 31. May. 1955 in Lakewood. Please populate Ohio. There it is, Chattanooga County. Yes, that's how you pronounce that. And I might have even pronounced it wrong. It's a little rough. February of 20. It says 2010, so obviously it's not 2011. The Ancestry one was wrong. Honestly, this one was made by a person though, or not. Okay, the Ohio death record is wrong. Good job. Ugh. Okay. You know, I'm actually going to paste this information too, just because it's good to know what her profession was, pass that down, and some good information. Yada, yada, yada. Now we know where her mom is, at least. Really like to know where the dad is. Oh yeah, we should put down where that came from. There it is. Okay. Yep, not married. All right. And where did she pass away? I'm not putting the hospice center. I want to know a town. Birthplace. I'm not saying hospice. There is no such... You cannot type... Watch. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, we're just going to put Ohio. You know what? No, I do know where. That's right. Bexley, Ohio. Aha! There we are. And... You found 43 matching. No, you didn't. None of these are even close. Like, I have the actual information. You're going to sit there and tell me that it's the same? Please. I'm scrolling just to say I did. Alright, add. I don't have a photo. We don't know where she's from, but we are going to edit this to add her mummy. Because we do know that. And that. Because I forgot that. Alright, mom. I'd really like to know. Alright, so now if we... That should be all taken care of. Alright. So now if we go back here, it should show up that her daughter is with her. There she is. With, I don't want to remove somebody who's an actual husband. And I don't even know who added that to begin with, like I said. You know what? Let's click on him. Do they know where he is? Is there a find a grave? There's just death records. Man. Well then, is it his sibling? I don't see a Philip. Who is this person? Why are they connected? I'm so confused. And we don't even know if that's what that is. Oh, it just says... They're not even his death certificate. It's... birthday. He died in 2007. Oh, you might be able... In Pennsylvania, too. Might actually be able to find his obituary. I should have looked up here. Duh. No! What? What do you mean Tennessee? It's at PA. Didn't it? No. Oh, issue. Tennessee. Hang on. Did you just freeze? Okay. I was gonna say. Felt like I froze for a minute. We still have to do that. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna try it this way. 2007 Knoxville. Let's try it again this way. Knoxville, Tennessee. Leave it to me to spell. Pennsylvania was one of the harder ones to spell. Obituary, 2007. Is there one? No. June. This is June. That's November. November. Oh, come on. Is it just wrong then? What's this? I don't even know what his middle name is. Alright. Marriage records. What is this? Is this just gonna be, yeah, it's just one of those. Leave it to Ohio to make it just classy. Hang on, I gotta take a phone call. Sorry. That. It's one of those phone calls I can't ignore. Yeah. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. All right. So, trying to put my head back into this. Again, leave it to Ohio to just name to name. It's like, okay. It just says they got married. It doesn't even say to who. What's the point of that? Whatever. Anyway. I just don't feel comfortable erasing that. This is the only one that this person is a father, but maybe they only used that record to say that. We already looked at this one, right? This is the one we just looked at. John. They even try to say that John is the father of Gary, which maybe he is. There's nothing else. You know what? Let's just see if we can just search for him. Brr. It's starting to get cold around here. All right. Is there anything else? That doesn't give me very much. Doesn't give me very much. No, can't be. Wait. Is this the one? Maybe. But is that his middle name? 1925. 2007. Let's try this. Scranton. Son of Eugene. I don't think it's the same one. Unfortunately, the name John and McDonald are actually quite popular. You could probably have the same information a million times over. And it's crazy how that works, but that is what it is. And I bet this has the same info. Yes, come on, let's go. Don't freeze it. Thank you. Anyway. That tells me absolutely nothing. It does say May. He supposedly died in June. So that can't... No, it's not him. No way. I'm so tired of this weather already. It just started. Is there anybody else from any other sources that give us better information? This one has 4 sources. Let's see. Does that actually have the declaration? No. does it say marriage? Two additional sisters. It says Gary's his son. Where is he? His parents are... Wait a minute. Did I just say that before? Hold on. Back up. Wait. Let's do this search again. Just cause. Where did obituary go? Come on, I just saw it a little bit ago. Okay. I want the obituary. I think this is it. No! Oh my god. No! Well, you know what? Does she have an obituary in here? No. So we could add that. Let's clip this. Okay. We're gonna save it. No, not to mine. Figures. No, I want to view the clip. That's right. View the clip. So I can download it. Okay. Can I just save it? Alright, we're gonna go with org. Just, I don't even care. Okay. Add to Clara. Alright, we're gonna make it an other because that's what it is. Okay, that's basically what this even says. I heard my daughter in my other daughter's room. Although the little one has been given permission by the older daughter, I still don't want to rock that boat. Anyway, well, that gives me nothing. Come. Give me something. What, Tennessee doesn't keep their own records? All right. Hang on. Okay. I heard her running, and I was like, which direction is she going? And the fight begins. what it's like to have kids. I'm never gonna find this guy. His death is way too soon. And it's private, so you can't even view it, can you? Nope. So, alright. I might give in. Just we're gonna take away. Can I control Gary's? Maybe? Yes. Alright, we're gonna delete Dad. Because we don't know if that's Dad. Now we believe John may be Dad. We're even gonna write that down. Just because. I keep seeing it pop up. Hit my caps lock. I still wanted to find out where he passed away. Didn't he pass away? Did he pass away? I never did get that far. I got distracted, I guess. Alright, let's go back. Where did this poor child pass? Hang on. See, I don't know where this poor kid passed away. Where's the death certificate? It should be here. It doesn't make sense. My goodness. So, did he not pass away in Pennsylvania? I mean, if he didn't, he didn't, but, you know. And if he passed away in Ohio, no, it's not the same people. Alright, yeah, we're gonna go with, I'm not gonna jump down anymore the rabbit hole. We're just gonna say it like the majority. We're gonna go with the majority. Alright, we took it off, and we will agree to delete the husband, and just wing it. If somebody disagrees, they can change it later. Alright, out of that rabbit hole. All right. Maybe we can blow through the rest of these pretty easy. Okay. Accept all. Accept all. Finally, they have that information. Oh wait, it just happened, that's why. Oops. Accept. Accept. Excellent. Down to 54. Each one of these count, by the way. So as it says 53 right here, watch. It's 47. See? Jumps. Oh, I remember this one. That was such a pretty plaque. Oh no. Another phone call I have to answer. Sorry about that. It was the dealership, and I was like, they can't find my car. He asked me where it was, and I'm like, oh, it's right at the top, man. That's where the tow truck put it. The battery's dead, so it's not responding to his panic button. He said, I'm pressing the panic button, and it's not doing anything. Well, you know, if it's not going to turn on, man, it's not moving. Sorry. So, Mount Washington. All right, done. Wait. Okay, no, that's not the one I know. Okay, I was gonna say, wait a minute. I hear the word Claire and I think of a relative. Alright. We're gonna say okay. Okay. Down to 21, almost done. Oh no. What now? Oh, well then, don't apologize, you're fine. Accept. I remember doing the Steiners. All I thinking about was Final Fantasy IX. And accept. Okay. Alright, cool. Now we will go and look for this person. Catherine Kuhn. I feel like that's in Warfield. It's like I remember that name because it's actually not that common. Yeah, the USA, of course. Where else would it be? Not that one. Is it that one? No. No. It'd be one I managed to. I'm looking for the blue dot. 37. Okay, no blue dot. Okay. Thanks for the help, man. Let's try the other one. All right, let's adjust this then. We're gonna go with Jess Smith. Wait a minute. Well then, wouldn't it be Foster? Catherine Foster. That's okay, hold on. No, no. I appreciate you giving me the maiden name, but that doesn't help me very much when I'm trying to locate something. $62. Aw, man. Alright. Scroll. Can I? Okay, I obviously don't control any of these. Okay, let's try again. I'm gonna say Smith. Oh no. Sarah. Oh no. Oh, ooh. Great. There it is. That is one of the most common names on the planet. In Pennsylvania alone, there are almost 2,000 of them. You expect me to find one? Let's try and narrow this down. Not the Sennheisers. It's 12 this time. Be a little easier to deal with. That doesn't help me either. What? I feel like I took this photo. No, I didn't. Okay. So let's try the dad. I shouldn't have. Okay, refine that. I need to drop this part. Four. None of them help me. That you may have coon called. She's not talking about my tree. I don't have them. Do I have them? I don't think I have them. I remember a lot of different lines of my family. That's not one. It was dumb. Why did I do that? I'm not blowing through 50,000 people. Well, why in the world did I say that even? Oh my good, no. God. Are you, what? There's still 50,000 people? Are they? They can't, no. I said search. What? You're giving me ones from Canada. I said Pennsylvania. Let's see. Perry County. We're just gonna go with Perry County. No, 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 no. Okay, 82. I can work with that. Why does it feel like it's my computer? It's like I feel a vibration. Why do I feel a vibration? Oh no, it's just the fan on the computer's working really hard. Duh. Where is Perry County at anyway? I'm afraid to look. It's not around here. Why'd you message me? I'm confused. Oh, I thought my phone froze again. Or my phone, my computer. Instead of Sarah Catherine, maybe it's Catherine. Catherine Foster. Well, we'll use the main name this time. So, I don't really want to put a county. How about stop that? Yeah. I just there. This is one. We're gonna add the search option of main name. Let's see. That name just sounds really familiar, though. But I don't remember it. It's not that one. I have not gone to Gettysburg. That's a trip. I'm trying to figure out how she even reached out to me in the first place. I mean, it's not like my streams are very popular. I try, but I mean, it is, but why tag me if you don't know? Are there two of these? Oh my god, there are. Are these the same people? It's literally just basic information has changed. I mean, I gotta be honest. This one's pretty big. I mean, 78,000. It's very possible there's two names with just 1 year difference. As you can see, there's a nice 500 people looking for photos. Did you freeze again? Yes, you did. Okay, better. Why is that name so familiar? It's not a relative of mine, is it? Is it? I'm not seeing it. Why am I not seeing it? That looks so familiar. I remember looking at that name. Coming. Wow, it's a big name. Alright, we're gonna change that to Sarah. And we're gonna get stupid amounts of results. Watch. Yeah, see? 100. The name's Sarah. Anybody could be it. Ooh. Faster. Let's just keep going until we get down to the S's. Ooh, Neely. I do remember that. No, I don't. I've never been there. Whatever. Alright. Okay. So there's no Smith in here. This is so irritating. Like, I'm just trying to even figure out how she knows me. Like, I didn't take these photos. Then how did she connect to me? You should not be taking any amount of time to flip from thing to thing. I'm not going to get anything done today. Wait. Oh my god. You know, if somebody would have spotted that, that would have been nice to know. I'm looking wrong area. Don't need main names for a man. Unfortunately, that's... Well, I mean, it's an option, but... 23. Control any of them. Do I know any of these ones? This is ridiculous. I almost thought this one because I know a cemetery with that name, but it's not in Ohio. It is in Pennsylvania. Can't be if it was a baby. Who's this? Who's their wife? I'm about to just go down the list here and figure out, you know, who's who. Wait. Did I read that wrong? No, I didn't. Okay, so daughter would be Sarah. Wife would be Catherine Coon. Yeah, let's try that too. We'll try main name first. 57. Yeah, it's not a lot. Just blow through it first, see if we see a dot. Please. It's not giving me anything else to work with here. I can't just magically pull a rabbit out of a hat here. They want me to find these people, but I don't even know who I'm looking for. I mean, as you can see, there's 57 of them. Could be any of them. Coon would have to be the main name. Kill me. Okay. This one, that last name gets me. So I know that last name. Well then, okay, then I don't know. Anyway. Coon. Should we change it to the other spelling? I mean, if they're saying there's some weird change in spelling. Let's try it with the other one. Man, I know that wind is bad, but it should not be that bad. $52. And I once again managed absolutely none of them. And I don't know any of them. Did she give me any information besides that? From PA, but they're from Ohio. What does that even mean? I'm confused. I'm confused. You think you're confused. I'm confused. All right, I'm gonna throw. I'm gonna throw this name in Ancestry. Oh, I'm gonna get some results in that. Just she's a descendant, and she's saying descendant. I'm gonna say it's around 1800 somewhere. I'm just gonna see what happens. I know Ancestry's not gonna be happy with me putting in no dates. Because I mean, rabbit hole. Oh, I'm surprised it even just took me there. He usually yells at me and goes, you know, what are you looking for? I don't know what I'm looking for, man. That's not them. That's not husband. Would be a Smith or a Foster. Alright, so maybe we should change it to Foster. Okay. Oh. Hello. It's got the basic information right. From Perry. I mean, technically, I don't know what her parents' name are. But Coon should be the main one. My goodness, I just turned around. I hear. Anyway. Not it. Not it. Oh. That's what happens when your hand just gets tired. Not it. And for a husband. It's a lot of Fosters. If I said Coon Foster, would that help? It feels like it should be right. Nation head of household. Sister. Wait a minute. So then Jenny and Catherine are sisters. Because I bet Patrick's the head of household. Just because it seems to have right in. Just doesn't add up as to why she's there. It cannot be right. Alright, I'll be back in a little bit.